Hello students, and welcome to our Unusual Attitudes Recovery execution video. Before we jump into the cockpit, let's quickly discuss the objective of this maneuver and some key factors that we'll be focusing on. The objective of Unusual Attitudes is to develop the ability to recover from exaggerated bank and or pitch angles without outside visual references, solely by use of the cockpit instruments. In this maneuver execution video, we will not be covering detailed aerodynamics, maneuver diagrams, common student errors, or the ACS standards. This video is to simply explain and demonstrate the execution of the maneuver and the recovery, and it will obviously vary based on the aircraft you are flying in your training. To see all of the additional details we just mentioned and to study this lesson's full-length presentation, podcast, diagrams, flashcards, lesson quiz, and a whole bunch more, look up the Unusual Attitudes lesson on our website at wificfi.com. Lastly, before we jump into the cockpit, there are a couple key factors that we need to cover regarding this maneuver and its recovery. First, when we head out to the airplane, we are going to begin our flight in the practice area at a sufficient cruising altitude of 3,000 feet AGL. That way we can recover and do all that stuff appropriately above 1,500 feet AGL. We'll have our camera adjusted so that you are unable to see outside of the aircraft cockpit. Okay, everything we're going to be doing is solely by flying with instrument reference only. Sorry, that was kind of a tongue twister there. So we're only going to be using instrument references. We're not going to be looking outside of the cockpit. This is to simulate the use of foggles. However, in the flight simulator, we can just adjust our camera angle. Next, we'll then instruct you as a student to close your eyes, so we'll actually say it in the video. Go ahead and close your eyes, and you can participate with us and kind of quiz yourself with us by going ahead and closing your eyes. Okay. As your eyes are closed, we are going to go ahead and situate the airplane in either a nose high or a nose low unusual attitude. After we've got the airplane where we want it, we'll instruct you to open your eyes, at which point you will need to take over controls of the aircraft, recover from the unusual attitude safely, and using the correct techniques. So for nose high attitudes, if you open up your eyes and you're in a nose high attitude, you're going to use the following recovery steps, and you're going to do these in the order I say them. First, we're going to increase power all the way to full power if necessary. In small light general aviation aircraft, it most likely will be necessary to go full power. Second, we're going to lower the nose of the airplane to level, and then third, we'll bank the wings to level. So it goes power, nose, wings. Okay, power, nose, wings for nose high attitudes. If you look up and you're in a nose low attitude, you're going to use the following recovery steps in order. First, we're going to decrease our power all the way to idle if necessary. We'll then go ahead and bank the wings to a level bank attitude, and then lastly, we'll raise the nose of the airplane to level. So power, bank, nose for nose low attitudes. Again, in this video we don't discuss the reasons for this. If you want to see the reasons for the order of these recovery steps, watch the knowledge video on unusual attitudes on Wi-Fi CFI. Okay. After you're done recovering, we'll just want you to return the airplane to cruise flight at the current altitude. So let's go ahead and do a nose high and a nose low unusual attitude out in the airplane and show you what they look like and show you how to recover from them. Alright students, welcome to our airplane. We're going to go ahead and practice a couple unusual attitudes. So here we are still climbing up last couple hundred feet to a nice safe altitude. We're going to be about 3,500 feet AGL here. That'll give us plenty of altitude below us to recover from both nose high or nose low attitudes. Now it's a nice clear day outside, so you'd like to look outside. I know that, the sights are great. But let me introduce you to the angle we'll be using while we do these maneuvers. So we're only going to be referencing the interior cockpit. Okay, we're not going to have any outside visual reference. So basically I'm going to set up our camera to look like so. Okay, you might be able to see a little sliver up top, but it's not enough to actually let you know what's going on. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring this power back right here, and we are nice and cruised out. Okay, at our cruising altitude, we're at 4,000 feet, which I said is plenty of altitude for these maneuvers here. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off the autopilot. I'm going to instruct you to close your eyes. I'm going to put the aircraft in either a nose high or a nose low unusual attitude. I will then instruct you to open your eyes, and you can kind of quiz yourself and see what you would do to recover from it. So that being said, let's go ahead. I'm going to kick this over here just a little. Okay, let's go ahead and close your eyes. Kick off the autopilot. Keep your eyes closed. I'll let you know when to go ahead and look. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. So you open your eyes, you can see we're in a nose high attitude. So first thing, power forward. Then we're going to go ahead and lower the nose back to level. As the nose is getting lowered to level, we'll go ahead and level the bank on our wings. So power, nose, bank on that one. Power, nose, and then bank. And then you can see we're just going to retrim the aircraft to cruise at 4,500 feet here. Go ahead and bring a little bit of power back. We're at 4,500 feet. Go ahead and bug our heading, and we're just chilling here in cruise. Okay, that's our nose high attitude recovery. Let's go ahead and do the nose low one. I'm still going to have you close your eyes just so you can kind of get used to closing your eyes and reopening them again. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'll let you know when you can open them. Alrighty, go and open your eyes so you can see we're in a steep descending bank. So we're going to bring our power all the way back, probably to idle because we're getting really fast. We're then going to go ahead and level our wings and bring our nose up to level where we can then go ahead and reintroduce that throttle. And we'll maintain our altitude at 4,100. So we're just going to be gently trimming power and everything like that to level out 4,100. Okay, so for our nose low attitude, we decrease power all the way to idle if necessary. We did go all the way to idle in this one because our speed was getting so fast. We're then going to bring our wings to a level bank, and then we'll go ahead and raise the nose of the aircraft to our new altitude where we can retrim the aircraft for cruise and flight. So pretty simple, pretty basic. Thanks for joining us on this unusual attitudes recovery lesson, guys, and we'll see you on the next one soon.